What's up? What's up?
So you Jack?
What's happening?
Hey, sorry we running a little bit behind, man. We got caught up. Well, I got caught up. I shouldn't say we taking care of some stuff. So we're a little bit late. A little bit later than usual.
So Ken, what you try to do is you try to set me up. Since we were late. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You tried to set me up. Boy, you dirty, boy. Golly, man.
What up, Miss Deborah?
Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah, what's happening, Miss Deborah? How you doing?
Hey, y'all
son-in-law tried to set me up.
Y'all got a big game about to happen.
Who to my Dallas and Philadelphia?
Philly. Yeah, Philly and Dallas.
I hope they both lose.
And then a tie, huh?
Yeah, and 0-0.
It's the like my man said on it, Coming to America, the Cowboys of Dallas.
The Cowboys of Dallas.
Eagles of Philadelphia.
The Eagles of Philadelphia
are about to engage in a competition where they try to kick a pigskin football.
Oh, Miss Deborah said Cowboys gonna kick some butt tonight.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Hey, shout out to Bo. Bo out there, right?
Yeah. Bo out there. Yeah.
What up, Bo?
I tell you this, Miss Deborah. You better win, is all I'm gonna say. Because I got my memes all lined up for later on after the game for the loser. Can't pick at me this week because we off.
I like your Washington football team post you put up.
To my little buddy.
Yeah,
little buddy. He a big fan. So I told him I'd shout him out.
Yeah.
But you sound like my boy.
Yeah.
Sound like my boy Charles. They tried to jump on my boy last night, man.
Hey, so
I heard about this.
Let me say this, man. Charleston White has always been entertaining to me. But I'm kind of looking at that cat in a different perspective.
What you mean?
Because they won.
Oh, yeah. You right. You right, Gabe. I'll let y'all slide this week.
Who they got? Who they beat somebody they wasn't supposed to beat. Oh, Detroit,
yeah, the Lions.
Yeah, that's always a good matchup.
What they must have played in Chicago because they played in Detroit. Ain't nothing happened because they played in that dome.
You think they played it? Was it in Chicago?
They probably played in Chicago.
I ain't see no highlights. Did is Justin back?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead with my boy Charles. I want to hear this.
No. I'm gonna get back to Charleston White, but I want to Gabe. I ain't seen Gabe in how many weeks? Comment on here. No,
we got that dub, baby. Gabe, we got that dub.
Now the Bears win. He got his chest poked out. All right.
Yeah.
Gay said, we got that win, baby.
They said nothing.
Yeah, I get on here and talk my ish today.
Man, please. Gay said, don't want to be no bad man this week.
Gay said 2 in a row.
2 in a row, okay.
like little baby. That boy sound like little baby.
Yeah, ever since they got Montez Sweat, gotta have somebody from Washington there when you start winning. Talk about that.
Hey, man said 2 words.
Yeah, Montez Sweat got that defense jumping over there.
Yeah, saying his name and everything. He ain't said nothing.
No.
He fresh and early. hey, you know we won today. You can't
right early too.
Yeah.
Hey, but Charleston White. So I always thought he was entertaining, man. And then I was listening to him on the Cam Newton podcast, right?
I heard about that.
And I was actually listening to him.
There you go.
What he was saying, right?
There you go.
The things that the reason for some of his antics and all these things to bring attention.
Yes.
Right. And then I seen some other clips of where before he was the Charleston White that we knew, when he was going and talking and doing all these things and trying to get things accomplished. I got to salute that brother, man. Now, is he wild? Is he a wild?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah, he's wild. But like I said,
his antics are for good, right? And he calling people to the carpet.
I think a lot of people miss his message by like you say, by his delivery and things that he says.
Yeah.
To capture your attention.
Yeah. No, 100%. That cat
he's smart now.
Hey, he's super smart, and he'll spit it out. He spit those statistics. He spit all of that out. Like he got it all locked in right here. But he breaks it down to layman's terms, right? Yeah. In the sense of the hip hop or right. what people are, a way people can understand it. Yeah, man. Now I seen the video though. He showing how to provoke some jokers though.
Oh yeah, he gonna do that.
Hey, did I see the videos this today?
My boy, fool now.
What he said? I know how to dodge the punch. He was like,
exactly. My boy said he got his front end and back end. So y'all keep adding up at them shows if you want to, disrupting the shows. Well, say he got his front end and his back end. That joke tickled me, boy.
Yeah. So
I heard about it. I haven't watched it yet. The Cam Newton.
The Cam Newton thing. It was pretty good. I didn't watch the whole thing, but the clips that I seen.
Go back and watch
them.
Go back and watch the whole thing. Go watch the whole thing, man. That joker here start from when he was young and what he did.
Yeah. So I got a quick synopsis from one of my good friends telling me about it. I just hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah. No, it's on point, man. It's on point. In sporting news, it looked like there was some upsets this week. In football,
my Rams upset me.
They lost. I thought they won.
Lost overtime. Kickoff return. Ran it all the way back.
Kickoff return.
Okay. Was that an OT?
Yep.
Who y'all lost to, man?
The Ravens.
Oh, Baltimore. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Baltimore.
I was surprised they played that well. To be honest with you.
Charles was rammed out yesterday.
I was.
No.
He was.
Repping the city, baby. Repping the city. They like the Rams don't play till tomorrow. I was like, I know. Football been on Sunday for the last 3 years I've been on. I know when they play.
They trying to take your shine at the Charles.
Hey, I know what's going on.
Punt return.
So the Saints beat the Panthers today 28-6.
Yeah.
I see the Falcons lost.
The Bengals beat the Colts 34-14. Falcons, yes. The mighty Falcons, just the way I like them. Lost to the Buccaneers 29-25. Jaguars, just the way I like them too as well.
Oh, lost to the
Buccaneers. Oh, my bad, Cubby. You right. That was for my Mike. Cubby, I'm sorry, Cubby. That was for my partner Mike. He like Jaguars and I always talking trash, so I'm sorry, Cubby. But yeah, the Bears and the Lions. The 49ers won.
They beat Seattle.
And the Vikings won 3-0. That was a defensive game.
Who the Vikings play?
The Raiders.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another offensive game.
The Broncos won 24-7, beat the Chargers, and the Bills is beating the Chiefs right now, 20-17 with a minute and 54 to go.
Hey, so do you think Denver gonna make the playoffs?
Denver, depends on the division.
That's what I'm saying. Where they out? Because what they got? Seattle? Is Seattle in that division?
No,
NFC.
Denver AFC. So
the Chargers, the Raiders.
Probably.
The Chargers, the Raiders.
Oh no, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City
over there. So they'll win they'll get the.
What are they? The AFC. They're the AFC West, right?
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be Kansas City, I think. Well, Kansas City. Yeah. But I would think the Raiders would have to be kind of in second place right now.
Well,
bro, they went on like a 5-game winning streak.
Oh, did they? I don't even keep up with the Raiders.
Not the Raiders, Denver.
Oh.
I think, I would say Denver got to be in second place.
They might get a wild card.
Right now, it's the Chiefs, the Broncos. Broncos are 7-6 right now. The Chiefs are 8-4. Broncos 7-6. Chargers 5-8. Raiders are 5-8.
Yeah, they flipped the switch. Sean Payton got out there and
turned some things around, huh?
Reinvigorated the team.
Right. So right now with the Chiefs leading the division, they number 3 right now in the AFC, and the Broncos is actually tied for number 9 with the Texans. They're both 7-6. The Texans in 3rd place in their division, and the Broncos in 2nd place in their division.
Was it top 8 teams?
Yeah, the top 8.
Oh, they got the chip.
And the Colts are at number 8 right now. They're 2nd in the AFC South right now at 7-6. So you got 8 and 9 tied at 7-6 right now.
I don't think the Colts can hold it. Who's their quarterback?
Richard Jackson. I think he got hurt though.
Richard Jackson.
Ain't it Richard Jackson? Or Richards? My bad. His last name Richards. My bad.
Charlie, you think about a singer?
Yeah, Little Richard.
Little Richard.
Little Richard Penman. He's from Macon.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of singers, did y'all see that Jay Holiday?
No, I ain't seen that.
Hey, man, I'm gonna send that to you.
Let's see.
Hey,
what's my man Lou somebody? What's his name?
Lou Alcindor?
No. The dude, the ex-football player that do all the skits.
Lou.
I think I know you talking about. I know you talking about.
Yeah, he did.
I'm changing my name to Theotis.
No, but not Theotis.
Upset.
Bruce.
Right, game like upset.
Bruce. First of all, Bruce, my bad. I didn't even see. I had a chance to speak to you yesterday.
Yeah, I chopped it up with him.
You did. I seen Angela and I seen Lil Man, and I know from what I hear he was tired because he was there all day. But Angela gave me a hug and it was all good seeing them. But Bruce, what are you talking about, man? Here we go. Look.
Like Bruce said, upset.
Bruce, we hadn't even gotten to that portion of the show yet.
I know, right? Bruce right off the bat.
Bruce said y'all came in late and we normally at this part by now.
He right. You might be right. You might be right, Bruce. Time-wise, we probably be at that point.
Hey, so the JV won too, right? JV boys.
They won OT.
Hoko JV boys, right?
Yeah, Hoko.
Bruce, what game are you talking about?
He might be talking about that game.
Yeah, he probably talking about that game.
He's talking about the JV game. Now, how did the Muhammadu play?
So Muhammadu got a hurt ankle. So he
You know what? You know why he probably got a hurt ankle?
Was it
probably standing up too long, shadow boxing. So they'll probably shadow box everybody at the school.
Maybe it's a new thing. It might be shadow kickbox.
AJ Brook tried to shadow box me in the restaurant. I just tapped me on my shoulder and turned around and say, "Come on." Like, man, you don't get out my face. Got a hand like this. Come on.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah, man. I said, man, you don't get out my face, man.
Hey, you ready to go. Hey, why we Bruce to let us know what game you talking about, Tat? Saying you was a cheer dad yesterday.
Oh yeah. Cheer dad, man. I was all in tune and cheerleading and we had to go to Columbia, South Carolina, man, for cheer competition. First one of the year.
803, as Erica will call it.
Yeah, the 803. So we had to go there, man, and went to I don't know what the name of the high school was where they had the cheer competition, but I mean cheer competition went well. They got first place. Routine looked pretty good, and they did well, man.
And this isn't with the school. This is the
travel.
Travel,
travel cheerleading. So
all right.
So yeah, I was a cheer dad yesterday. Had my spirit fingers and
I see
paint all over my face.
And Gabe don't agree. All the games we should have pulled out.
Nah. Oh yeah, I didn't even see Gabe comment. Gabe said upset.
I'm staying out of that. Hey, let me ask this then. Did they have a band in there?
The band wasn't there.
Band was not there.
Yeah, the band wasn't there. We got an inside track over there at Veterans.
Yeah.
That's an inside scoop on the band.
Can't give up our references.
We can't.
So what happened with the band then?
They weren't there.
Listening.
And then hold on, didn't we find out, Charles? They got more than one band, right?
They have more. They got a pep.
They got like 3 bands.
A pep band, competition band, and something. Football band.
Football band, and yeah.
And maybe that's normal. I don't know.
So they got a competition band. Competition band, football band, and a pep band,
like
pep rally band.
Yeah, I just know they got more than one.
Well, let me ask you a question. Don't they all play the same instruments?
Nah, so they do, but they play like different music. So like one is like fight songs, right?
I hear you, Erica. Talk that talk. Talk that talk, Erica.
Bruce. There it is, Bruce.
Bruce. Bruce.
I mean, just sporadically keep putting that post up.
Yeah. Erica talking to you, Bruce.
Every time Bruce bring up Holcomb,
put that on in the favorites.
Yeah, add that to the favorites.
Live from the 803, Bruce. Bruce, take that, Bruce. That's with Erica them bells. No, she don't play about them bells now.
Bear down.
Yeah, but she want to get on me about them bells.
She so good. She said she was waiting on you, wasn't she?
Hey, Erica, I love the bells, man. Like, wait.
She said, "Don't hype me up, Tat."
No, go get him. Talk that talk.
Yeah, like catch one. Don't get amped up.
Talk that talk, Erica. Come on, Bruce. Where you at? Don't turn your fingers off now, Bruce.
So why you brought up the game? We'll talk about it a little bit. The varsity game.
They did come out. I think Hoko brings the best out of people.
Yeah, veterans came out. Veterans.
Hey.
Oh no, don't backtrack now.
Well,
don't back that thing up now, Bruce. For the
mama,
mama they got on you now.
Tapped in. You tell them, girl.
Her mama they got on you. Now, Bruce trying to back that thing up like for the 99 and 2000.
But veterans
business, Bruce, like King.
But veterans girls did close it out. They closed it out. They look like they gonna get back on track with things. So we'll see. Keep monitoring that. I think they're gonna be back on track.
And they was off track, right?
Well, they had a few losses, right? They had a few losses.
You're right.
Yeah, they had a few losses.
Some growing pains.
But yeah, veteran boys, they came out playing physical.
They did.
They came out playing physical. So they ball tipped off. They kind of hit Hoko on the mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
And actually, I want to say they probably carried that lead, probably a 8-point lead or so, all the way up until what would you say, the third or fourth or something?
Yeah,
somewhere up in there.
I give veterans how they say this ain't your father's veterans team.
No, they're gonna be physical.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be physical. So
physical, they got all aspects: shooting, some athleticism.
Got some athleticism, some physical, some shooting.
A little trash talking, like it.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting as well. See how that play out down the road. So
it will be.
Yeah.
When y'all got veterans, Bruce. So is who's the favorite in the Warner Robins veterans game? I would like to know your thoughts on that. And then I think that was our first game.
First region game. Yeah.
First region game. So that was important as well. And everybody's vying to be get what they can get in the region. So yeah, that was yeah, Bruce. Bruce standing on business.
Hey, let him tell it. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. We didn't lose 2 in a row. So ain't nothing I can say.
Hey, I thought about, man, because a lot of people using the standing on business thing. I was like, man, I think I know somebody that used to say that.
This dude. I ain't getting into that.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Say that, man.
So yeah, talk about them demons a little bit, Tat.
Hey, gay.
Gabe said he want to know.
He want to know.
He want to know.
I'm surprised he put the eyes on that.
I know, right? We lost to Jones on Tuesday and lost to Eagles Landing on Friday. Yeah, Friday. 2 tough region losses. So
y'all, next one
got Dutchtown Tuesday.
That's away at home.
Away.
Ooh. Y'all on the road? Y'all's on the road these last 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
3, right?
Yep. These last 2 games on the road. And
for you guys, these have all been region games too, right?
Yeah.
There it is. HBCU men and women continue to upset Power Fives.
Hey man, let me tell you something. That Porter got everybody. Dr. Love, what's up, by the way?
Dr. Love.
That Porter got everybody on even playing ground. So
yeah,
it does.
The only thing the Porter affect now is high school basketball. Everybody on the same playing ground when they get the portal. Shit, they all loaded in one area.
Hopping going on?
Huh?
Is there some portal hopping going on?
Well, to my high school wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some portal hopping going on.
There's always something going on.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's crazy. I think what is it, football? They said how fast that portal grew for football.
In high school?
No.
Oh, college.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're like quick. Hey, so portal tampering.
Who?
So I see the portal tampering with the players, right? So I seen what's my man from Clemson, the coach, Dabo. So he made a point to say that there's been some portal tampering. Yeah, Gabe, he is.
I was about to say, as far as I know, he is.
Yeah, he is.
I seen some pictures. They just played Saturday.
Yeah. His dad posted.
Matter of fact, I think they beat Georgia State.
Man,
They beat Georgia State Saturday.
At Georgia State?
No, down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, portal tampering, right? So he's saying that there's an unfair advantage because colleges are reaching out and trying to get kids or whatever. Well, Will, here's what we're gonna say.
Oh, whoa.
Hold on, listen what we're gonna say. Based on I would agree.
Put that back up. Put that back up.
Let me hold on, Ty. I got you. You gonna
go ahead.
Based on this year and what us playing Warner Robins and Warner Robins being victorious, at this moment, we would have to say Warner Robins, then Hoko, then Veterans, and Northside beat Perry yesterday, so we would have to say Northside, then Perry.
Well, I ain't studying none of the rest of them. I'm talking about this first part of this show. Mr. William. I will go here and say, you better do your homework there, buddy. So obviously you haven't been following as well. So I think you better do your homework on that. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion there, buddy. But I'm gonna let you have that one. And that's your opinion. And
hey, Will is a Veterans guy.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Gabe, you are absolutely wrong. But I mean,
Gabe is spicy today. I like it, Gabe.
Oh, he said that's why he asked.
Yeah.
He's asking who is considered.
Yeah, who is?
He asking. All right, that's my bad. That's my bad. I read that wrong.
Well, that's gonna depend on who you ask.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on who you ask. Like you said.
But if I go back to record thus far in the season,
yeah.
Hey, Charles. Warner Robins will be the county champs.
No. Listen. No. Listen. Ain't but one county champs in the county. Ain't but one. And that's the Warner Robins Middle Warriors. Ain't but one. They ain't the nation. Golly. Golly. I love my people Warner Robins.
I used to be prom queen.
Listen. All right. Well, I mean,
Hey,
Bruce said,
hey.
yeah, like you say, it depends on who you
about
at.
to activate Reggie. Reggie about to pop on here in a minute.
I know, right? Reggie might be watching, but I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, Ted. Bruce, this for you.
Yeah, Bruce, take that L right up. Yeah, say something else, Bruce. Now look it up. Get it, Erica. Yeah, keep talking, Bruce. We got somebody for you. But back to what Kenny was saying, like, man, we ain't considered no county champ, man. We don't make no t-shirts. We don't care nothing about. We don't care. Listen, one thing about Coach Garman, Pat, don't do that, man. Don't. All right, yeah, all right.
Oh, that's Perry. Pat,
yeah.
Oh, what's up, Pat?
Hey,
Pat, what's up, man?
Hey, and while we talking about Perry,
Oh yeah.
congratulations to Perry for going to the championship.
Yep.
Now listen, I didn't say congratulations one time.
Game.
I didn't say it one time. Now, congratulations. Now, I said it already. Now,
hey, going to the chip.
Going to the chip.
For real though, but yeah, congratulations, Perry, man. They Perry's had
we said it last week, didn't we?
We said it last week.
Yeah.
They don't keep saying it now.
Hey,
but now they had a good run though.
Game Tuesday, 4:00. Tune in. There you go. We love you, brothers.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They play Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah, Tuesday at 4.
But back to what I was saying first.
I don't know. I'm gonna come back to you. Hold on, Dr. Love. Go ahead, Tat.
Back to what I was saying. We don't do all of that no county championship t-shirts and stuff in high school. We don't. We've always been preaching to the kids a little beyond that. Now we're gonna play who's on schedule. But now, I mean, like Bruce with veterans, and I guess Will with Hoko and Gabe with Hoko, and they know
Will's with veterans.
Oh, Will with veteran. Okay, my bad. Will's with veteran.
He's just trying to get a feel for what's going on.
Oh, all right. But I mean, we play whoever's on the schedule. We're gonna play whoever's tough on the schedule in county. But I mean, we try to worry about those out of county games. I think I don't know. That's just us.
Yeah. So in previous years, I've been big on talking ish for Hoko. I learned my lesson.
Yeah. No,
I just let him go out and play.
Dr. Love, you right. That was not last year, but
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So those kids are 10th graders now.
Yeah, they're 10th graders now.
But speaking of middle school, now Dr. Love, now the one around Middle Warriors have won the 8th grade football championship last 3 years here in the county. Since we was talking about county champs, Gabe, you want to talk about that, Gabe? I mean, we talking about everything else. You want to talk about it? We won't come about everything else now.
Hey.
But no.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Come on with it.
There it is.
Oh, now he goes 7th. Now he goes 7th grade.
Hey.
Now, Lusty, y'all be recruiting kids in preschool.
Hey, Dr. my son.
You right,
my son.
Love.
My son did. Go ahead, Charles.
They over there with the kid with the chocolate milk. Like, hey, who's that big kid with the chocolate milk? He taking everybody. He got 4 or 5 chocolate milks over there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dr. Love, I did help coach my son 7 to 8-year-old team this year. So might have a couple of them at the nation.
Yeah.
in about 3 more years.
Dual purpose. But no,
man, hold on. Now this is something that I seen the other day that I don't think that we get a lot of credit for in our county. Let me find it. It ain't gonna take long.
Hey, why you looking for that, man? Just want to you found it?
Now go ahead.
I was gonna say just shout out to all the kids, man. So when we can go to a game or go to a gym and know a majority of the kids and see how they're growing, right? And if whether we coached them or didn't coach them or coached against them or whatever the case may be, it's always good to go to a gym and see a whole bunch of kids that are continuing to grow in whatever sport or that they're playing. So that's always a good thing.
Right. Now, since we're talking about our county, and people like to always talk about Gwinnett County and DeKalb and all of those counties. Yeah, we do. Now, since the year 2000, these are the Houston County schools and year that's been in the state championship games.
Mm-hmm.
Not the playoffs, but the game. In 2001, Northside won. 2004, Warner Robins. 2005, Northside. 2006, Northside. 2007, Northside. 2009, Northside. 2014, Northside. Then Warner Robins in 2017. 2018, Warner Robins and Northside played in the state championship game. Then the Demons, 2019, 20, 21, 22. Now you got Perry in 2023. That says a lot about the kids and the quality of coaching here in this county in football. There's some coaching going on here in this county, and I don't think they get recognized enough around the state. Throughout the state of Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I didn't forget about basketball and baseball. I didn't, Gabe. I didn't, because I know HOCO, they didn't won the state championships in baseball. Girls didn't want it in cheerleading. But I was just naming off just right there with football.
Yeah.
It's coaching going on in just about every aspect of sports in this county within one of the 5 high schools.
Yeah, and actually turning out pros too.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
A lot of football and baseball pros.
Think about it. You got some pros that are playing baseball from HOCO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got a pro right now that's playing basketball from Warner Robins.
Yep.
No, it's not NBA pro, but he's pro level overseas
and getting paid
to do it. You got pro level football players. Right. So
I think all the high schools have put some pro football players in, haven't they?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All the high schools.
Yes. I want to say Veterans had one. Cortez. Wait. How can you get what in basketball?
State championships. That's what I think you're talking about.
Oh, I mean, that's a tough one for me to answer because, I mean,
it can be done because you guys have done it. It's been done down here, but it's
well, I'm saying that in this county since 2000 we've had schools in the state championship game that's represented the state championship game. But also won. They won theirs 70s, 80s, and on into 2000. But since the year 2000, how many have they been to, or how many have they won?
Yeah,
since then.
And then Perry gonna do it on Tuesday for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now don't forget now, William. I mean, we won one national championship and two state championship in the 80s as well.
Yeah.
But the answer, Pat's question, how can we do that in basketball? I can't answer that for everybody. I mean, we've been to 2, won 1, lost 1. School history, we played in 3, played in 1 in 99. Coach Malone.
Yeah. Hey,
I actually think girls basketball is closer to being dominant in Middle Georgia than boys.
You think so?
Well, I can't say because we can go all the way back to the 7. If you want to go all the way back to 70s and 80s, Middle Georgia was dominant in basketball. Nobody was beating Southwest, Northeast back in those days. Nobody.
Right. No, and I agree. But it's still that question: how do we get back there? Right. They say we need more facilities. We need access. More facilities don't do anything. You need access.
More basketball people.
I'm gonna stay out of that one.
Hey, so which brings me to this, right? To win a state championship, to be that successful, what are the ingredients? What are the things that go into that, right? So I would think it has to be, first of all, a good team, right? However you want to, define a good team and all those aspects. I would think it had to be some luck somewhere. Do you think? I would say some luck would play into that. You
got to have luck.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
But everything starts with the team, I would say.
First and foremost, you got to have good parents. That's first and foremost.
Why you say that?
Because if you got good parents that are bought into the program, you ain't got to worry about no outside noise. So first of all, you got to have good parents.
Right.
Second of all, you're going to have kids that buy into what you're trying to do. That
play for each other.
Play for each other. That understands their roles.
Right.
That's the first 2 things. Thirdly, they got to all be on the same page. They got to all have that trust. They got to all have those reps.
Yeah.
Those reps. I can say this, and I always go back to that 2000 I can always go back to that 2018 team. Sharman White was at Georgia State University back then. We was assistant coach back then. And those kids, that core kids that won the state championship played almost that summer. They played almost 70 games together. And I can remember him saying, because that was during the time that he was recruiting Nelson. I remember him saying, Coach, this group right here gonna win the state championship. He called that in July. But those kids had so many games together that they knew roles, they knew who was gonna do what, where everybody was gonna be at.
Right.
Or where somebody wasn't gonna be.
Right.
In other words, they knew Nelson was gonna guard 1 through 5 in one possession. So they knew they're gonna have to rotate because he's gonna follow the basketball. And he's gonna guard all 5 people with the basketball running around.
Right.
So they knew they had to pick up the slack and say, hey, well, he's gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. So I think trusting each other has a lot to do with it too. And then you come to the luck part. You ain't gonna have a good night every night. So it's gonna have to be some basketball guards and luck fall somewhere. Like that year we got beat to death by
Miller Grove.
No, we beat Miller Grove in the championship that year. That year we got beat to death by Gainesville. who was that? Gainesville, KJ Buffin, I think it was, that went to Ole Miss, but got beat to death by them. And Newton County whooped us good with Ashton Hagens that year. And then we lost to Upson Lee with Trayvon and Ty Fagans and them in the Christmas tournament. But again, that group was battle tested from the summer, playing games and all that stuff together, and going through June and taking those bumps as juniors when we lost to Buford, and just having all those games together.
So
I think that plays a lot.
They were ready for adversity.
I want to touch on this. Because I don't think all states are this strict with their basketball and coach-player contact. Georgia's, this is the first I ever heard of some of this stuff, right? When I moved to Georgia. Typically, a coach, where we were from, coach could reach out and get his kids in the gym, no questions asked. Do you think there's too many rules, too many guidelines around Georgia high school basketball?
I ain't gonna say it's too many rules, because the rules are universal, but they are not applied universal.
So they're universal to Georgia. Let's be clear, right? So
yeah,
you go to Virginia, it's totally different. They can have county leagues. They can, if the kids are available, the coach can be there.
Well, I mean,
so even speaking about fall leagues, and this, I mean, but even speak on that, fall leagues, it seems like some schools can play in a fall league, where some schools have to be
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say this: all the rules in the state of Georgia are in place for everybody, but the same rules are not enforced in certain areas of Georgia that they are here.
So I think for Middle Georgia, or I won't say middle, I'm gonna speak for Houston County. For Houston County, it's very difficult. It can be very difficult for a coach to, I ain't gonna say difficult.
Stringent.
There you go. It's a better word. Stringent to kind of get after some things he want to do as far as concepts, principles, and things of that nature in a 2-3 week span. Because the earlier you get going, you can schedule those tough matchups and at least have the kids on somewhat of the same page, right? And you ain't over teaching. You can get to those small things that you need to win a little bit earlier versus later. You ain't taking as many bumps and bruises.
As compared to football.
It's compared to football. Football, you start, it feels like, and it may be more rules with it, I'm not familiar with it, but it feels like football ends in December. And that joke will start back up in January. They out on the field and in the spring league. Then they got summer workouts, and it's like, wow, you give them their window is like this, where basketball's this small window you got to work with. I don't think it's conducive, right, to development, especially dealing with young kids. So that's my take on it. I think it's too stringent. The rules are just way too much for basketball, and I don't understand why. It's not. What advantage are you getting? Because in Middle Georgia, let's be in Houston County, probably 4 or 5 of your best players may be on the football field anyway. So you got to get these other jokers caught up to speed to what you need to do and try to figure things out very, very quickly. That's the God honest truth. You probably need more time. So I think they need to loosen those rules just a little bit more, in my opinion. If you're saying after June you can have contact with, let it be after June, July, August, up until the.
But you can have the rule states that you can have up to 4 kids and 1 coach.
I know, but why is that a rule? Why 4? Why? Do they break that down for football? You know how many coaches you need out there for every 4 kids in football? You're gonna need 20 coaches.
Yeah. I mean, I have.
That makes no sense. Even if you go to a classroom, right? Think about this. You go to a classroom, preschool classroom, kids still pissing themselves and all that stuff. They got one teacher in there, 15 kids. I'm just keeping it a G, right?
All right.
These kids can walk, talk, and go piss on their own. We don't need no folk. You don't need no. Why are we putting a number on? Why is it a ratio of 4? Does that make sense? A teacher can teach 15 kids in the classroom, maybe even more, one. But a coach can only coach 4 players at one time. Make it make sense.
But it takes 5 to play.
Right. Why not one coach to 5 players?
I do not understand that for the life of me. Who came up with this number?
And it ain't but 12 on the team.
Right.
So
12 to 15.
Right. So I think people get around it because on high school staffs, right? You have trainers, you have different things. So you have player development, you have these different aspects, right? So it may be off campus, but they're still doing something.
So that ain't my concern, though. My concern is
I got what you're saying, and maybe I'm giving you with how people get around it.
Well, in July, if a coach want to go have practice with returning players in July, August, and whatever, but you can't have a tryout to this date, my returning players should be able to get in the gym and do X, Y, and Z.
I agree.
Whether I want to train them on plays or whatever, we shouldn't be saying, "Nah, you gotta wait the tryouts."
No. That's a great point. That's a great point, Charles, because I think in every sport, or definitely in football, you know who your guys are going to be the following year. Why is it in basketball sometimes it's perceived that you can't pre-select a team when we're talking about returning players? No team starts from 0 every year.
I don't get
right?
it.
So this kid has played 3 years in a program, and now all of a sudden we're not sure if he's going to make it the 4th year. You see, which then, like I said, it draws a monkey wrench into being able to go play in a fall league or do certain things, because you don't want the perception to be that the team has been pre-selected before a tryout.
If somebody from GHSA is watching, please help me understand this ratio and why the head coach can't get his players in the gym. Somebody help me. 1 to 4, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just trying to understand. I need to understand it. What I need from you is
all right. Hey, do anybody else got the controls tonight besides Charles?
Yeah.
Theotis.
Nah, boy, man, they changed the name to Theotis. All right. Theotis, boy.
But I think that's the thing, though. I think it's ways around it. We just have to be more creative to find ways around
it. And
it.
if we're looking at advancing the sport, give coaches access earlier. Stop handcuffing coaches. That's my take. And to that point, our county, other counties are doing, they like, screw it, we're going to do what we need to do and get in the gym and do X, Y, and Z. We kind of hold like to the letter of the law out this way.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way.
We are behind we are behind as a sport. With the rest of Georgia.
So let me ask you this question. Is it because maybe some of these other counties, right, have a bigger pool of basketball players where we still rely on some football players to be part of that basketball team?
I think their basketball schools and their ADs, I think they got support behind. They got support
the basketball program.
Yeah, they're bad. They,
let me tell you something. That
boosters too.
That year that year that 2018 team, we had Jamel, Black, Bobby, Jaden Norman, and probably one. I think we had 5 football players that year.
Right.
And they went to the state championship game now.
Yeah.
So they was late in December getting back.
Right.
So it ain't. I don't think it's a case of that. It's just. I don't know, man. So, I just think I don't think. I just know we behind.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's the sole reason we're behind, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's a reason, but that ain't the only reason. You know
that's a major reason that we are behind, because we ain't getting those. We don't get those reps. We don't get all of those workouts that they are getting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that puts us behind, because when we start now, we got to start from where they ended from 2 months ago.
So, and that's the thing, right? So if you get a little bit more time, you done figured out your rotation. You done figured out there's so much you done figured out. When your football players come back, it may change a few things, right? But you got a rotation to work with. Now it's, bro, you 6-7 games in trying to figure out a rotation. So I think, man, just a little food for thought. So if anybody on GA just say, man, go on, hop on the line, hit the 1-2, tell us your thoughts.
Hey, Charles, just for my own entertainment, can you bring Erica's comment back up?
Oh, most definitely. That is a very entertaining comment for those who may have arrived a little later in the show.
That's for you, Bruce.
My boy Bruce.
All right, that's it.
So, man, maybe we can get the Georgia coaches to petition that. That'd be good. You know, you making all these changes about shot clocks and what else? Five foul count, shooting 2 free throws. Let's change.
That's not the changing of the foul count. That wasn't a Georgia high school rule. That was National Federation high school rule.
Oh well, I don't give a dog on what rule
that came down straight from Indiana.
Change what? What up, Waste?
What up?
We want to change. This is what we want to change, Waste. Let me tell you about it. Let me talk about it.
Charles, Tat, what's Charles' name? What did he say it was?
Theodis.
Hey, this is Theodis night talking.
Hey, you need to change your name right there.
I don't even know
from Coach Charles to Theodis.
I don't even know how to spell Theodis.
It don't matter.
Look it up. Just put in what the song is. It'll come up on the internet.
THEOTIS.
You must know somebody, KP.
The Otis.
Hey,
spell it how it sound.
So Waze, we was talking about what we would like to change if somebody listening, right? We got the right ears. Is when a coach can access his players for basketball in that ratio of 1-4. We feel like, you know what I'm saying, if it's June, let it be June, July, August, all the way up into the school year. If you got returning players, why are we waiting? Come on, man, let's get to it so the coaches can figure out rotations and stuff like that. And we feel like in particularly in, we know Houston County, you can kind of speak to Macon Bill County ways. They kind of hold us to the letter of the law, to Tat point, to say, you know, other some of your bigger schools or inner city schools probably doing some other things, right? Getting contact and access to their kids. But we like GHSA to change that because football kind of do their own thing. They go the end of December, and they right back on the field. And for spring, for summer, for the coaches got access to them, right? Then they give basketball the month of June, and then trials come. Now I got 2 weeks to figure out everything. So tell us your thoughts, Wace.
Chess, what up, Chess?
Chess, what it do? What up, though?
Do you guys think upward in the rec department and not able to?
Nope, I don't.
Nah.
Nope, I do not. That has nothing to do with high school basketball. And I'll tell you why I say that. I say that because you get more time with rec kids than you do in off season than you do high school kids.
Right. No, nobody's watching that. Nobody's monitoring that. There's no checks and balances for it. Right. So,
nah, man.
But I do think they need to change the high school thing, or at least look into it. Man, let these coaches get access to these kids, man. The 4-to-1, I don't understand. That's 12 to 15 players on the team. You got preschool teachers who got dealing with snotty-nosed kids. They got 20 kids in the room by themselves. Like,
say it the way you said it the first time, Charles.
Oh, they got 20 kids pissing themselves and snotty noses. You mean tell me a coach can't handle 12 to 15, 16, 17-year-olds that can go to the bathroom by themselves? What we talking about now?
Oh no, and then too, man. I think a lot of we had a lot of disadvantages as well too, because we have to do a lot of things. We have to win a lot of different ways.
Right.
I mean, for us to win, go deep in the state playoffs, stuff like that, man. It's kids have to stick together around here versus up there in Atlanta, because you got 5 and 6, some of the top kids all on the same team.
That's probably true. He says the county thing is paper trail rule. It's not widely enforced. But here's the thing. So why give, if it doesn't have any impact, why is it there, right? So if it's kind of like if you want to look at a process and you removing, unnecessary pieces or that don't matter, why is it there, right? Is it just to give that school or that county or potentially this? So, and I don't know what football has to do with it, right? If it's football season, coaches shouldn't be talking to the football players. Make that the rule. If a kid is in football, they can't attend basketball stuff in June, July, August, whatever. Make that the rule instead of this.
Yeah, I think that's an internal battle.
It is, but why is it? It's an internal battle because it's GHSA done put it in the rule book. Take it out, right? Take it out. There's no need for it. It's just used to control. It's used to control something that I may not understand, but it's used to control something.
Well,
Gabe's comment right there.
He talking about Chess. What Chess said about Upward and Rec.
Oh, play sports in middle school.
I'm gonna say this.
I agree with that.
I don't
think it's a deterrent for or the process back, but I agree 6th graders should be able to play in middle school.
All right, let me ask you a question there. Why should 6th graders play middle school sports when 7th graders are playing rec ball? 7th graders ain't playing middle school ball.
I think this.
That's why they didn't make the team.
Yeah, I think
if you got a 6th grader that's good enough to make the team.
Well, I tell you, this football. I'm talking about football. You got seventh grade football players that don't even play seventh grade football that play rec ball.
I think it should be 6th, 7th grade football, right?
Yeah.
You make the team, you make the team.
Yeah, so
then it should just be 8th grade.
Yeah, I'm not speaking from the football aspect of it.
I'm talking about all sports.
So you saying 7th grade team, then an 8th grade team?
Yeah, 6, 7 should be together, and 8 should be together. Because when you look at rec, it's 4th, 5th, or 10, 11. It's 2 age groups. Same thing for rec ball.
So in Macon, is football is 6th to 8th grade in Macon too?
I think it is.
Yeah. But I think a 6th grader should be able to play 7th grade football or basketball or whatever sport. Why are we holding kids back? If that kid, because you have some 6th graders that's bigger than 7th graders, if that kid is big enough to handle that at the football level, he should be able to play. If a kid is good enough to make his 7th grade team as a 6th grader, he should be able to play. I totally agree. We holding kids back because of something we think, and we do it already for rec 10, 11. That's 2 age groups. Nothing's changed. Now it's 6, 7. Nothing changed.
But it ain't 10, 11. It's actually 9 and 10, 11 and 12, which would be 6th and 7th graders and 4th and 5th graders.
So right. I know when I came up, we didn't have middle school football.
Oh, you was in New York. Y'all
had to play the rec. You had to play the rec.
They don't play football out there.
You played in the rec till you got to high school.
Yeah, that's New York stuff. That
was Pop Warner stuff. That's Pop Warner.
No, that's a New York rule.
I mean, call it.
But we was out in Washington. Malik played Pop Warner. He was 6, 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But did they have middle school?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot yeah. Oh yeah. They had Pop Warner football.
No. They had Pop Warner, but did they have middle school?
Yes, they have middle school football. If they take it out and say don't mess with the football kids during X, Y, and Z time, then it would still affect basketball and football heavy areas. Get some individual stuff workouts, but not team stuff. Hey, well, I tell you this, Wes, here in Houston County, a lot of these kids, a lot of football players, we don't see them till December anyway. So we might well work with what we got until they get here.
Well, but that's why I go back to. It seems like it. So if I'm thinking about Atlanta basketball teams, right? What you talking about?
But
if I'm thinking about Atlanta basketball teams, high school basketball teams, a lot of those teams have player development people on the team that they're going to take those kids off campus and work with them, knowing the system, right? That the school runs. And all of these things where you potentially going to play at, where a play is going to pop up for you, or this is your role, and they're going to work with those kids off campus somewhere.
So, in other words, each one of these 5 high schools needs to get a player development guy.
That could possibly happen.
Oh, well, I mean,
it has a facility somewhere else.
Oh, well, it's a lot of player development guys around here. Yeah, just pick one. They'll develop them on up.
But that's in whatever with the coaches or the program. Has to be part of the program.
Yeah, man.
And maybe and I'm saying that as a workaround. Is that a workaround? Is that a viable workaround?
Yeah, get your player development guy. So he can do, man. I think that's the wave. I think that's the wave, brother. What Erica laughing at, man?
I don't know.
what happened, Erica? I mean,
oh no, it's coming in. Y'all make me put my glasses on. Charles dipped out on us.
Oh yeah. Look at it. Listen, look at this one right here, Ken. This is a good one. I think it's a good thing.
Hey, I think that has happened before, and it can be good or bad, That
has happened before. I've seen it happen before, and with two groups, and both of those groups won the state championship.
Yeah, it can be good or bad though. But I guess the question is the expectation that all kids that's in that program is going to play on that travel team?
No.
You see what I mean?
No, and it's not this, and it's not the expectation that all of those kids on that travel team gonna make the high school team.
And so Wasey point right here, that's what I was kind of talking about as far as, and Waste, I think what you're saying is, or I'm asking what you're saying is, as far as the football guys with the basketball guys.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Basketball players are strictly basketball. You may your core is intact in those areas. Like your 7-8 deep, you might have one, but that 7-8, yeah, that core is intact. Most of them strictly basketball.
Tell Erica says she's laughing at you. hey, what's that? The Cheshire? What's that cat?
Oh,
what is that? What's that cat? The Cheshire grin?
The chess. What is it? Chess cat, ain't it?
Chess cat.
Cat.
Yeah, Will. So I mean, I've seen that. Actually,
Will comment.
Actually, I've seen a group that won that played together since they were about 6th, 7th grade and won 75 to 80 games in a row and won 2 state championships by doing that.
So I don't know, man. So I know in some cities they have high school club leagues, like I guess kind of like your fall league, but their club leagues run year round.
You got a summer league.
Like that high school league runs year round for the high school players.
But again,
good old state of Georgia.
But again, from the first word that I stated when Kenny asked the question, what does it take? Good parents that buys into what you're telling them, and then trickle down to the kids.
All right, so let me ask this question then. Playing devil's advocate, right? So
come on with it.
So it is these things at the high school program. So how do you make sure that the individual kid is getting what they need to potentially go to the next level, as well as making sure that the high school program is getting what they need? Is it 1A and 1B? Is it 1 and 2? What? How do you facilitate that?
You work together.
Work together with the
high school coach. Now everybody's on the same page.
So you saying the AAU coach and the high school coach?
Everybody's on the same page.
Right.
When everybody's on the same page, everything works. You got the visibility. You got high school coaches speaking the same language on one end to the college coaches that kids are being recruited and they're helping to get recruited just as well, doing their part on their end. You got that other coach that's speaking on that end, getting them to tournaments in front of college coaches, and everybody speaking the same language. It ain't no he's saying one thing, he's saying another. And then you got the visibility part. That continuously being advocated for.
No, yeah. I think that's a piece as well. That's a piece that I think.
Well, I tell you this,
to grow.
I'm real big on promoting our kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real big on that. Kids within the program and kids, because that's something that they need. But don't think I don't talk to Coach Buddy about things that go on with Cam and Devin and Malik, and you know what I'm saying. Don't think I don't talk to Coach Gorman about what's going on with Cam, Jay, Justin, all of those kids within that program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't never a case of something's going on with them. And man, I ain't telling Coach Buddy that. Oh, I ain't telling Coach Gorman. No.
Right.
No. Anything that happens with them that has something to do with their future, because they're part of that program first.
Right.
Before anything. So
yeah.
I think that's a valuable part of it too, is promote those kids, man.
Yeah, you gotta get them kids out there. Gotta put them out there.
Yeah. Wins or losses. I mean, win or loss. Put it out there. You have a good game. Promote it.
What is the responsibility of the high school coach to promote kids?
I can't speak for.
You know what? I don't know if promote kids the right way. What is the response? So I don't know how to say it the right way, because it's not necessarily saying promote kids, right? Promote your kids, but what is the response? Is there a responsibility from the high school to work for their kids?
Well,
scenes.
I can only speak for.
And Chad, my bad, real quick, but I still don't even know if I'm saying it the right way. But I'm just saying, like, what is there something is there a responsibility, or is that an individual thing at the high school coach level, right? The first goal of the high school coach is to win high school games. Got you, right? What responsibility is it for more? Is there a responsibility for more than winning at the high school level?
I think it is. And like I say, the two that I've dealt with the most over the years, like I said, Coach Bud and Coach Gorman, a lot of that stuff is done behind the scenes.
Right.
A lot of their phone calls.
Y'all, the counselors, cooks, nappies.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You're right, Dr. Love. I was gonna cook today, but it started raining. But that Coach Gorman and Coach Buddy does, and even when I say this, Wasey and Coach T and I don't deal with them on the girl side like that, but I know firsthand from watching them work behind the scenes. And I think a lot of people probably don't think a lot of stuff is being done by high school coaches, but they take a lot of calls and they give a lot of calls as well. And I do know that for a fact.
I want to kind of add to it just a little bit, right? Because I think it's when I think of a high school coach, you're helping your athletes obtain their goals, right? So it's establishing what those goals are, because we have to be honest. Every kid on your roster isn't going to get a athletic scholarship, for whatever reason, whether it's basketball, football, whatever the case may be. However, there's still something productive that kid can do in society with education, whether it's extending their education, whether it's going to the military, whether it's starting up a business, right? So, but there's life lessons in that team sport, right, that those kids can learn from. Some kids, as you know, Ted, you've been doing it for a while. Some kids, and the best they may get is a stalker somewhere, because that kid is that lifestyle they have lived, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking any of that, right? But you want to give the kid the best. What's attainable and what it is that you want to do. Some kids may not ever want to leave Warner Robins, and it's okay. That's fine. But if you can be successful in society and be in You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you this. One thing that I told Coach Gorman 13 years ago when he first took over. And like I said, we go way back. We childhood friends from day one. I told Coach Gorman day one, help him with the kid. You coach basketball and you do the head coach's stuff. Anything else, I'm making my best to take care of. And that's help promoting the kids, whatever else you need me to do. That's what an assistant does. Look at a college level coaching staff. You got recruiting coordinator, you got coaches that does various things, video coordinators, all type of stuff. And I told him, listen, anything else, you concentrate on winning basketball game. When it comes time to kids getting recruited, I know you're gonna have your input. You're gonna get those phone calls. You take those phone calls, that's fine. But on the back end, I help do anything else. And that's the way the relationship has been and how it's been for the last 13 years. If something happened for a kid, coach, listen, hey, such and such, gonna call you. Now, granted, if a college coach calls and say, hey, we're thinking about offering such and such. All right, coach, here's Coach Gorman's number. Hit him up, give him a call. Here's his parent number. You call. Appreciate it. Get with the parents. Y'all take care of the rest of it.
Right.
My job is done then. I can keep in touch and say, hey, when it's such and such, y'all need to come visit, whatever. But everything, all of the footwork, man, is out. And I don't, and if y'all know me, y'all know I don't talk about stuff like that and all that stuff.
Right.
But I don't mind because that's a job of an assistant. That's what an assistant does. He assists the head coach. And that is my job. And that I don't mind doing that. Right. But you got a lot of people that don't want to do that. You got a lot of people that don't do that.
Yeah.
But that's not me.
Yeah.
So I can only speak for that. I don't know what other coach staffs does and other people does, but
it's a good point.
But but I can tell you this though. I can tell you Coach Gorman does talk to each individual and talk to those kids about life lessons.
Right.
So I think that goes a long way, man.
The responsibility of a coach.
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
When it becomes just about the sport, and you don't have a relationship with those kids, then you ain't gonna be good no way.
Right.
Because those kids ain't gonna respect you and run through that wall when they know you don't care and it's just about the sport.
Right.
They ain't gonna play as hard for you when they understand that you care more about them than just that sport. And y'all have that common ground that this is a game of basketball, but man, coach really cares about my well-being. Coach really cares about what's going on with me off the court and this, that, and the other. They're gonna go that extra mile and you tell them, hey, go get that loose ball. They're gonna dive on that floor and do everything they can to get that loose ball.
Right.
Versus you just come in and it's nothing but basketball, and that's all it is. And then they go home and they be like, man, I can't talk to coach about this, and they just play the game and then go home.
Right.
Yeah.
So great points. So I
don't know, man.
I think it's a process. I think it's still a process, right? So understanding, learning, knowing, you know what I mean?
Ooh, depends on what community you in, my brother.
Well,
I would say it's all.
I would agree.
It's a responsibility of all, but I think coaches have a different they can have a different relationship, right? A coach is going to see you at different times. A coach is going to know when something's going on based on your behavior or your if it's basketball, right? I could tell if a kid comes in and they're not them normal selves or whatever the case may be. If I'm paying attention as a coach, then and then you can pull them to the side, or you have those talks before and after practice about being good teammates and getting your schooling done and staying out of trouble, or if something's going on in society, right? Having those conversations. I've been in those practices when things are going on in the local area, right? And Coach Tat has talked to his 17U group about, hey, y'all don't get caught up in no foolishness. Remember why we here, all of those type of things, right? So, or down to me and Charles's level with the younger kids, and we're talking about certain things that's going on or whatever the case may be. So, a coach is going to have a special relationship with you, right? I think it's a lot of things out there that talk about, or people talk about, a coach that has impacted somebody's life.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not going to treat you like I'm your parent, but I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? So it is a little different. It may be a little bit more freedom for conversation back and forth with a coach.
Here at the Warner Robin All Stars, we just seen stuff on social medias and call kids and parents. Hey, what you doing?
Yeah. Nah, this ain't happening.
No, this ain't.
That ain't it.
But now, let's talk about the other side of that. You got those parents that are receptive to, us calling and say, "Hey,
what's up?
Hey, why these jokers shoot birds on pitches?"
Yeah,
you got to take that down. And they immediately, oh, say no more, coach.
Yes.
Next thing you know, it's gone.
Right.
But now you got other parents.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't tell my child what to do.
They want to keep it separate.
Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell him to. You can't tell him to take. That's his pitch. That's his page. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. And you stay away from that. And I think parent plays a big part in the responsibility of life lessons with their kids, because we're only with them a couple hours of the day, and then they got to go back home to that environment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, and us, we don't mind giving it to you. I mean, we'll call it a heartbeat. We see something. No, you know it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I know I might be old school and still, but we always talk about kids wear earrings in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
We don't allow it. And I know a lot of people say, well, they can wear earrings in school. Yeah, but you came to play basketball. You ain't come to a fashion show.
It's part of a discipline aspect.
Part of discipline and being mind on the game, not by how you look.
Mm.
Yeah. And we'll tell, hey, take no hoods off when you walk in the gym. We're still old school.
Right.
So I think some of that's needed, right? I think when you start those discipline things, those disciplinary things, it's easier. It will start translating easier in the game if you're holding kids accountable of those things off the court and on the court, right? It's easier to have that conversation, like, oh, earrings, so I know I ain't gonna get away with X, Y, and Z. But I think it's got to be reinforced. It can't just be. It ain't just one of those things. It's gonna happen. It's got to be reinforced because you're still dealing with 15, 16, 17-year-olds, right? In some cases, 18, 19. They're still kids. So you still have to reinforce those good habits. So because some kids will come with a lot of baggage.
But let's be honest. We're running into a day and time where a lot of kids ain't respecting adults.
Right.
Well, it's time for you to go.
Indeed. Indeed, but people make. I mean, and be honest.
So let me hold on. Let me sit up. Let me tell you something.
Oh.
I ain't in the business of arguing with no kids, and I ain't arguing with no parents.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. And I ain't finna abandon the kids that's falling in line. So you free to go wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
I've always been the type. I've always been the type of you know, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Now you ain't finna do nothing total disrespectful, nothing. You know I ain't finna have that. But I know that you're 15, 16, 17 years old.
Oh yeah.
I was once in your shoes, and I tell the kids it all the time. I was once in your shoes. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt when you make a mistake, because you gonna make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you ain't gonna continue to make that mistake.
Right.
And when you make that mistake, I'm gonna, have a conversation with your parents. Now, if the conversation with your parents ain't the where I know you're gonna make this mistake again, you ain't getting no more chance from me.
Right.
I'm gonna be done with you right then on the spot. And I've always been under the impression I've always said this, that bad parents mess it up for good kids.
All the time.
All the time. And if I tell you something that your kid has done, and you tell me, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
I cannot do it, because I know there ain't no consequences or repercussions, and there ain't no need of me beat myself up and doing all the discipline. Then he goes home and can do whatever he want to do. That's defeating the purpose. So,
yeah, and you still representing something,
right? And I tell you this, you ain't gonna embarrass me now. It's one thing that you and the thing about it, you ain't. I ain't gonna say me. You ain't gonna embarrass what we've tried to build.
Mm-hmm.
And I know sometimes people might hear this, that, and the other, but when you go other places, I mean, you hear all the stuff that people say.
Mm-hmm.
But when can't let you in now, all that shooting birds and pictures and man, don't do that. One day you got to get a job, man. One day you try to get a scholarship. What if that college coach look at your page and see you shooting birds? Like, nah.
Yeah. Understanding it's bigger than just you.
Right. You as a parent gonna tell that college coach, oh well, that's my son's page. He can do what he want to do.
Right.
But then when he said, all right, then we're gonna snatch the scholarship away from him and he can go to another school. Well, that coach wrong. Then they're gonna be hating on your son. They sleeping on him. Yeah, he ain't sleeping on him all right. Look at his page.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean,
so speaking of pages, I think we need to start putting out there when SATs and ACTs are due. Just on that note, just kind of help kids. I want to start posting that. Maybe next week we'll have that information readily available.
Yeah, I try to every time the NCAA Eligibility Center, I follow them. If there's something new out, I try to.
I think we gotta get Chadwick back on the show too.
Yeah, let's get Chadwick back on the show. Let's do that.
Mr. Hickson now, our buddy.
Yeah,
he's assistant coach at Emory now, so he might not have time for us little guys no more.
Yeah. So, and the reason I say that because we got some juniors, sophomores, juniors, seniors.
Yeah, we got seniors.
That may need to be taken. Well, hopefully you already taken it as a senior, the SAT.
Well, I know if you're a senior and you haven't taken it, you've been told since you've probably been in. Well, if you've been around us, I know you've been told since you've probably been a 7th and 8th grader.
Yeah,
that you need to be taking an SAT, ACT at a certain point in your high school career.
Yes,
I know for a fact if you've been told that. Now, if you haven't done it, and that lies solely on you and your parents.
And the thing is, those that don't know, I know our program does a good job of putting that information out. But I want to make sure the kids that are not affiliated with our program, this is a platform where we can get that information out. Whoever it is you play with it in the summer or high school, this may be required depending on what school you go to. And you need to start researching the schools you got offers from to see if it's required or highly recommended, if you will.
And if you got an offer, go ahead and apply for the school. That's one of the questions they're gonna ask you anyway. If you applying for the school.
But we'll get Mr. Hickson next. We'll try to get him in the upcoming weeks. I won't say next week. We'll say the upcoming weeks because I don't know what his schedule is. And maybe he can answer a lot of those questions. He's kind of the guru when it comes to admissions and things of that nature. Somebody had us taking SAT in the 7th grade.
You know what I'm talking about? DJ Stern, one of the old guys, man, back in the day. He still remember that stuff, man. Talking jokers about, hey, gotta get it done.
So, but yeah, just want to get that admission stuff out there, man, because I know it's what winter break is about to come, holiday break is about to come, so and some dates.
We're trying to get them on in January.
Maybe in January. That's a good time. Yeah,
but I know next week, and then that following Sunday is the 24th.
Oh, Christmas is coming. Yeah. Hey man, if y'all need somebody to buy some gifts for, we are available, and you just feel like sharing. Yeah. Go ahead and bless us.
Yes.
I'm saying, yeah, for us. I'll take a gift.
Oh. I don't want to block nobody blessing.
Yeah. Hey, nobody.
Man.
Past Will bedtime.
Will said time him go to bed. You ain't just going on 9 o'clock. You like Will talking like you gotta go to school tomorrow.
You a young man, Will. What you doing?
I gotta go to bed.
No, you ain't doing nothing but teleworking tomorrow anyway.
Boy, I'll be glad when he 8 days over with, boy.
He teleworking KP. Yeah, let me log in with the Jimmy's.
Well, you cut us off before Charles cut us off.
Hey, speaking of which, let me change the subject right here.
All right.
Why ain't nobody talking
transition?
Yeah, like you said, that's in the great words of Kenny. This is a great transition. A great segue.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Let's see what
Dr. Love said. I know this would never happen, but I wish AAU teams would go back to playing AAU national. That's when everything played. That's when everyone played each other, no matter shoe affiliation, and you really knew who was the best team.
You ain't got to do that.
Never happened.
Dr. Love, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to go back to AAU nationals. No, sir. Only thing you got to do is come to Atlanta and go to On the Radar.
On the Radar, everybody plays.
Yeah, that's the only thing you got to do. Go On the Radar, buddy.
So we watched AOT as an independent team. We watched them play some high major shoe affiliated teams On the Radar.
Go On the Radar, buddy. If you want any smoke from any big time programs, go to On the Radar.
Yeah, On the Radar.
All the smoke is there. All the great matchups. Only thing I do is ask for it. I promise you, he ain't gonna hold back.
Get your band and get your popcorn. And y'all coming through there.
It's been many times. I looked at that schedule. I looked at that schedule like, ooh wee.
Yeah, he ain't gonna hold back.
Yeah.
Oh, he rubbing his eyes. Oh, he got about he got about 20 minutes left.
Yeah. I got a few minutes left.
He got about 20 minutes left. But speaking of, like you say, Kenneth, it's a great segue. Why ain't nobody talking about my 38-year-old GOAT?
Oh, you talking about the in-season tournament?
Hey. So Bruce threw us off.
Yeah, Bruce threw us off with the.
Bruce threw us off.
Oh, you finna go there?
I was about to go there, and then we was gonna get to the high school stuff, but Bruce threw us off.
Oh, we'll talk about the old GOAT James then, in the words of Shay.
Hey, congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers on
GOAT
winning
James.
Season tournament.
GOAT James.
LeBron winning the MVP.
GOAT James.
Say your boy Anthony Davis showed up too in that game.
He did. He had 40 and 20, which is fine. Which was the only game, but the
I don't want to diminish or take anything away from LeBron because LeBron's been playing out of his mind.
The GOAT. Can we say the GOAT?
I can't call him the GOAT.
Oh, can we say the GOAT?
Of this generation?
No, of period.
Mike is my GOAT, bro.
Why?
Here we go. Why we always got to start this conversation?
I'm just asking the question.
Because he influenced me.
Oh, he influenced you.
Yeah.
You're right. They are. You're right, Dr. Love. Now, let me ask you this.
He influenced me. Style of play, dress, all of those things. That's what I came up on.
How many pair of Jordans you got?
He's always going to have a significant part in my basketball mentality.
How many pair of Jordans you got right now?
Like three or four.
How many pair of LeBrons you got?
0.
Really?
Hmm?
Oh, damn.
LeBrons are heavy to me.
0.
How you know?
Huh?
I ain't got any pair.
Kids have LeBrons.
You got how many pair? I ain't got none either.
I ain't got none.
I ain't got nothing neither.
You know what? I do got a pair. I lied. I do got a pair. I got one pair of LeBrons. I do.
Charles, you got J's though?
Yeah, I do got J's.
I don't, man.
I keep some J's.
I ain't a real big late on in my years. I ain't a real. I'm an Air Max kind of guy.
I like 3s.
Yeah, I don't wear J's like that.
I got like 3 pairs.
I wear them
anyway.
I wear them, but don't get me wrong, I wear them.
But GOAT James.
Hey, but hold on. But that has nothing to do with me winning this raffle that's coming up on the 19th. Is it the 19th?
I don't know.
I think the Demonettes are doing a Jordan raffle.
Oh,
that's right. Man, I still need to pay old girl. Man, she had to send me a cash. I need the text. I ain't sent them my cash. I ain't cashed out yet.
So that has nothing to do with that. So
we just ain't gonna talk about Lakers.
I mean, we can talk about them. I just wanted to say that just because I don't wear Jordans consistently, don't take my tickets out of the raffle because I still want them.
They won an in-season. They won the first NBA in-season tournament.
They went 7-0, bro.
So,
I mean, did you see? They beat the Pacers, right? So they had to beat the Pelicans.
It ain't like they played 7 consistent. I mean
it don't matter. They play whoever's in front of them.
I mean, it was entertaining, but nothing impressive about it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
So they defend on regular games because they wanted them to play in this tournament game.
10 straight scoring titles, 6-0 in finals. Came back after missing a year to play baseball. Won 3 more championships.
Love, Jordan, your GOAT too.
So Dr. Love,
I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. I just say he's not my GOAT. Personally.
No, John Havlicek 8-0 in the finals.
Tad.
Why he didn't go? I'm just saying.
Tad, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
That man did nothing with Jordan.
He's my GOAT. I ain't say he got to be your GOAT.
No, I'm talking about GOAT.
You talking about GOAT.
Yes,
GOAT. Billy GOAT.
This man say 6-0 in the finals. John Havlicek is 8-0 in the finals.
Here we go.
So what makes LeBron?
We're gonna do this. Here we go. Where's Robert Horry? Where's Robert Horry at? So let's bring Robert Horry up.
Robert Horry ain't 7-0.
Well, how many rings?
He got 7 rings. He got 7 rings.
So where is he at in this conversation?
He number 2.
Hey, we love to start.
Okay.
John Havlicek. John,
How many MVPs does he has?
Who?
John Havlicek. How many he got?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a tech.
So right. So then we're gonna bring up Bill Russell. We're gonna bring Bill Russell up.
Yes.
See what I mean?
Well, okay, then they the one brought up. He's 6-0 in the finals.
Well,
I didn't bring it. No.
What makes LeBron
based on influence?
What makes LeBron your GOAT?
Because he does everything that besides shoot the mid range than Michael Jordan. He's just as athletic.
Okay.
What about my boy Scotty?
No. He did everything. Scotty ain't
do everything.
Scotty he didn't know without Michael Jordan.
Scotty didn't do everything.
What he did without Michael Jordan. I'll tell you what he did.
So
he pointed at the shoes.
What LeBron do without D Wade? What LeBron do without?
Hold on. Let me answer your question. Hold on. Let me answer your question.
Why he your GOAT?
Hold on. He won in Cleveland without D Wade. All right, next one. Okay, then he won in LA without Kyrie. Next one.
He your GOAT because he do everything better.
No, that ain't no asterisk.
In LA?
That's a championship.
All right.
MVP of all finals. 5-time NBA MVP.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
That's your personal feelings, bro.
No.
It is.
Michael Jordan did nothing before Scottie Pippen came.
Hold on, what Bruce said.
Jordan was a better scorer.
Talk about it, Bruce.
Better on defense.
Let him know, Bruce.
Won more titles. More style. What area of the game is LeBron better than Jordan?
LeBron.
All right. Leave Bruce comment up. All right, let's go to Jordan was better number one right here. Jordan was a better scorer, right?
Here we go. LeBron, the scoring leader.
Oh, I ain't have to say it.
I already know where it's going. I already know where he
I didn't have to say it. Well, down goes Bruce number one.
Nah, Bruce ain't talking. Bruce had a better scorer.
So who's the better scorer? So who's the better scorer?
You're a better scorer.
Who has more points?
Who's the better scorer, KD or LeBron?
LeBron. Who got more points?
That don't make you a better scorer. That's
don't.
Longevity.
No, that ain't longevity. That's scoring the basketball.
It's longevity.
Scoring the basketball is scoring the basketball.
So Wilt Chamberlain is a better scorer than who?
Number two. Who number two? Kareem?
Yeah, Kareem number two.
Kareem a better scorer than KD?
Yes. Who got more points? All right, then let me ask you a question.
Hey, when you just did that, you know who I just see?
What? Kenny, all right, let me ask you a question, Kenny. Let me ask you a question. When Will asked who was the best varsity team in the county, what did you say?
I went off a record.
I'm going off of scoring.
So who better on defense?
Between
I'll probably get it.
LeBron?
No.
Jordan got more defensive player of the years than LeBron.
LeBron guard from 1 through 5. Michael Jordan couldn't guard nobody but
whoa.
Michael Jordan guarded the Joker with a neck brace on. Jerry Henderson dad.
Off record, right? What's been established. Who has more defensive player of the year awards?
LeBron. LeBron, no. Michael Jordan, go. Michael Jordan, my boy. MJ.
Come on, man.
Who got more titles? MJ.
John Havlicek.
No, that ain't about him. This is about MJ.
You talking about these two?
And LeBron. We got
John Havlicek.
Cause we could put Kobe in there, right? Where we put Kobe at?
To me, Kobe was better than LeBron. In my opinion.
Do we need to go? Do we need to go head to head against that? Because I think LeBron is like 20, 26, and 16 against Kobe Bryant. And so, do we need to talk about that? Do I need to pull that up?
Well, I should say better. Kobe.
Oh, okay. Do I need to pull that up?
Let me go back. I prefer a Kobe over LeBron.
Bro, Dr. Love, yes, he had a career average of 30 playing against.
There we go. There we go.
Man, that man scored against Craig Elo and what's my boy name? Jeff Hornacek.
That's his era. He dominated his
Get out of here, man.
He dominated his era.
Yeah, and he left like 6 concussions.
No. He didn't dominate his
and
era.
He left with 6 concussions.
Hey,
they beat the hell out of you.
So was basketball more physical when Jordan played than when LeBron played?
They have a 2 refs back then.
Is it more?
Look it up.
Is it more physical?
Look it up. Look, they didn't use 3. They didn't use.
No, you seen Bill and Beers just.
No, all right, listen.
Did LeBron have to face anything like that?
Bro, listen to me.
No.
In 1988, that's when
LeBron
and they had a 3-point line.
Super team. Was he part of a super team?
Super team. So, okay, then super team. What is a super team?
What was Mike's super team?
So you telling me?
What was Mike's super team?
So you telling me Scottie Pippen?
You just said Scottie wasn't that. Now all of a sudden he's part of a super team?
No, Scottie Pippen. Oh,
he was drafted.
Hold on.
They didn't bring it in. He was drafted there.
Okay, then. You cried when Horace Grant left. So what you do? Go get Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman get drafted. Dennis Rodman get drafted.
Or we talking about somebody crying when somebody leave?
Chris Bosh wasn't. Chris Bosh was a free agent.
Are we not going to talk about
LeBron was a free agent.
We're not going to talk about the decision.
That's right. He was a free agent. He decided
what. You said
his boys.
Yeah, you said they cried, so they had to go get somebody.
And just like Michael Jordan cried and went to Vegas and picked up Dennis Rodman.
That's being a good teammate.
Yeah. Just like Dwayne Wade said, hey, come on down to Miami.
Hey, let's get them all together and do a press conference together.
Oh, well let me ask you this then. So I guess Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and they didn't do that before
Ray
LeBron.
Allen.
Ray Allen. They didn't do that before LeBron, right?
That's a different. Ain't nobody calling Ray Allen and Paul Pierce the
GOAT. My God. Right. So let me hey, hold on. All right, so hold on. So you telling me that Kobe Bryant didn't get Gary Payton and
nobody called Kobe the GOAT?
No, man, can I finish?
Hey, what's what I'm gonna say about Kobe? Kobe could give a damn who you brought in.
just like LeBron.
Idea anyway. I don't care if they come or not. I'm Kobe Bryant.
Just like LeBron James took Boobie Gibson to the finals. Look at that roster.
You're right, Bruce. Bruce is right. They ain't bringing nobody. They added pieces. Nobody.
Like
when Scottie Pippen got there, Scottie Pippen wasn't a superstar. He was drafted.
He was drafted.
So Steve Kerr got drafted. Hold on. So Steve Kerr got drafted there too?
Come on, Tat. Now we talking about free agents. Steve
Kerr
was hold on. See, did you consider Steve Kerr a superstar when he got to
the Steve Kerr?
Was he on AD? Was he AD status?
Steve Kerr knocked down some timely shots.
He was
in the finals. Too. If it weren't for Steve Kerr, what Michael Jordan told Steve Kerr, hey, get ready.
He said before he got there, we let Pat
get ready.
We had to bring in another one.
I got nothing to do with that.
Hey man, here's the difference.
Hold on. So
role players. That's the difference. Superstars and role players.
So Ron Harper wasn't a superstar before he went to the Bulls.
He was past his time.
Oh my God!
Is he Hall of Fame?
Man, so in other words, Michael Jordan could have played with AC Green.
Is he top 50?
Yeah.
Hey man,
is he top 50?
But y'all show.
How many players LeBron played with?
Jordan is just
that ain't his fault.
Jordan is clutch, bro. It is what it is. He got the it gene.
You know what Michael Jordan was doing at 38?
Selling shoes,
Right.
Gambling at a casino.
What does that have to do with what we talking about?
He can't do what my boy does at 38.
Hey, party people.
Hey,
I didn't hear it all.
Charles, you see how he trying to deflect? What is that? What are we talking about?
Don't just say that.
That diminish his GOAT status?
He got it.
No, I'm just telling you why my boy is the GOAT. My boy's doing this
because Jordan was gambling.
He's saying because he wasn't playing.
He whatever.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about at 38. Michael Jordan wasn't even in the league no more at 38.
What is that? Okay, so what does that mean?
That he can't do what my boy doing.
Championships LeBron got?
4.
You know how old Vince? You know how old Vince Carter was?
Vince Carter was 41.
He go.
No, Vince Carter can't hold your LeBron job. Did you see what Kevin Garnett told Paul Pierce today?
No.
Oh, that is true. MJ never.
Bill Cartwright. So you telling me Bill Cartwright
was not a great big man?
Oh, man, please. Bill Cartwright, Cliff Livingston. They were role players that did everything they was supposed to. I don't want to hear that.
He ain't never had a great big man.
Man, please.
Man, how you gonna use great big man and role player in the same sentences, man?
Man, please.
Bill
Cartwright. Who had okay then? For all those misses Michael Jordan had.
And then they brought in what 4 that was just a strong 4.
Who?
Chicago.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman wasn't scoring.
Well, he had 93 rebounds. That man finished the game with 0 points and 28 rebounds.
Hey,
do you know how many extra possessions that is?
Yeah, I know.
We can't keep bringing in other people, man. It's about MJ and LeBron. MJ got it.
I mean, LeBron to go.
In your opinion, Ted?
I mean, he is. I mean, that's the guy.
As people say, in your humble opinion, LeBron is the GOAT.
Michael Jordan is one-dimensional on offense. LeBron can get everybody else involved, rebound, all that stuff, man. Score, all of that.
Yeah. LeBron, we need a bucket. He passed that thing off.
Look like that's because he makes the right basketball play.
The right basketball play was him to dunk that thing at the rim.
He ain't no ball.
Instead of doing a sidestep 3-pointer.
Who's destroyed more teams, LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
Yeah. And you want to name him your GOAT?
No, I'm talking about destroyed him as in
beat him to death. As in the process of having a team, and he comes in and everything changes.
Yeah, they start winning.
No.
Look at the history.
No.
Look at the history.
LeBron is ball dominant. He got
look at the history.
Stuff.
Look at his history.
We ain't going with it. Charles, what Dr. Love say?
Hakeem Olajuwon didn't do nothing until Michael Jordan left. 94, 95, when they won the title. Ewing ain't never won there. Malone ain't never won there. David Robinson, when he got Tim Duncan and Jordan left, then he won.
Because of a 6'6" killer called MJ.
No.
He killed their dreams for life.
Turnaround, fade away, perfect.
No.
He killed.
That's a lie. He didn't kill Shaq. Who beat him when he came back?
Malone, Barkley. He killed all their dreams.
You cannot. You cannot.
Who?
The year that he came back,
he played, didn't he?
Was that against him?
He played, didn't he?
We want to talk about the years. Do we want to talk about the years LeBron missed out in his youth? He ain't killed nobody.
Missed out where? What he missed out?
Didn't he make playoffs 10 years in a row or something? And got how many
rings? The finals.
Like how many times?
The finals.
And he made and sealed the deal how many times? 2, 3?
The finals. Name somebody else that been to the finals 9 years in a row.
And couldn't close. We couldn't close 6 of them.
Is the league tougher then or now?
It's tougher now because you got more offense.
Man, tell you crazy.
That man. Hey, they traded Horace Grant to Orlando, and that man killed the Chicago Bulls.
No, he didn't. First of all, he didn't kill.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Horace Grant, Shaq, and Penny Hardaway went
the last day. He didn't kill him. They beat him. He didn't kill him. Horace Grant was the reason that they won.
Yes, they were. And if you want to be technical,
please, let me
talk.
And Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson. You gonna say Horace Grant is the reason they won?
Yes. Let me talk to Dr. Love for a second. Dr. Love, I'm looking at you through the screen right now. If you want to be technical, Nick Anderson is the reason that they didn't win that series that next year because he missed some free throws.
Jordan, the reason they didn't win. Anyway.
No, Nick Anderson, the reason they ain't win.
He seen them carrying
Horace
Grant off the. He seen them carrying Horace Grant off the
Man, listen. Michael Jordan cried. Isaiah Thomas said it best. Michael Jordan cried till they went and changed the rule. Oh, you can't blow on him. You better not look at Michael. You're gonna get a technical foul.
Isaiah Thomas. You're gonna bring Isaiah Thomas in.
Man.
Talk to him again, Bruce.
And let me guess, Bruce, varsity boys gonna win the state championship this year too.
Man,
Bruce, I'm with you. But Bruce, all I'm trying to say is, right? And I think I can speak. Oh man, Bruce.
See what I'm talking about? but y'all take all the other stuff serious.
Absolutely, Bruce.
Thank you, Erica. Again, she just showed up all over the place. Thank you, Erica. She showed up right on time. Erica showed up right on time. Woo. No, I didn't. I'm just saying, like, this thing person I'm taking serious about what he's saying about my boy.
Hey, man, that's about LeBron, man. Here's the thing. I like LeBron. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He ain't the GOAT.
Give him his respect. He just not my GOAT.
Yeah. Nah, I can't give him that type. For me.
GOAT.
Yeah. But that's funny. Well, party people, we done hit that 2-hour mark.
Bruce said you in South Carolina too.
Said catch me outside.
Speaking of South Carolina, Charles, before you cut us off, man, I ate some of their mustard. Went by this barbecue place in South Carolina.
Oh, that vinegar mustard base?
Barbecue
sauce? Yes. Yeah. Man, that's some good sauce.
Got some nice little tang to it.
I ain't never had it.
Man, it's pretty good, huh? Exactly. He ready to go now, Dr. Love. He might log off right now.
Hey, man, that's a low blow, man. Like that I'm still getting over that one today.
Hey.
That was a tough one for me. That was a tough.
Kansas City must have lost. They did lose to the Bills.
Yeah, Kansas City lost.
Yeah.
They ran a trick play, scored a touchdown, but somebody lined up offsides. They brought the ball back, 4th and 15. They threw an incomplete pass.
Oh, the inside receiver lined up outside.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Dallas beating Philly 17-3.
Well, I ain't gonna never live tonight, Dan.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. That was a tough loss for me. That was a tough. I did everything I did. I was supposed to do. I wore my Rams attire the day before.
You did.
Yeah, I did everything I was supposed
Brought
to.
him good juju.
Yeah, we was winning that game. We was winning that game. I know. Nah, yeah, woof. The
Dang.
Jets won today. They beat Houston. They beat the brakes off of Houston today.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
He always
Doc Love, there you go. All right, Doc Love, you just stand on me, all right.
we always in the win column.
So what's your commander? Who your commanders play?
Oh, we lost to the bye.
Oh yeah, bye week. Okay. But
We lost to them too.
And then Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be back pretty soon, man.
Man, they might as well keep that man. He might well not play. They ain't making no playoffs.
Hey. On another note, your boy is back running
What you running?
around.
Now you stop. Say he need to stop, man. You ain't do no running.
Back
You
running.
need to chill, cuz.
Two shoes, Kenny. I'm back.
Man, look at it, man. I'm getting beat to death in fantasy too.
Oh, Doc Love a Patriots fan? Did we know that?
I don't
No.
think we did.
Man, who that was I was talking?
They probably Harnett.
I was talking to somebody, man, telling them, man, and I told them Doc Love. They asked me, they said, man, you know Doc Love? Like, listen, we don't know who Dr. Love is. We don't know where he's from, but he's family on through the show.
Oh, we were talking to Duke last week.
Yeah.
And
I'm telling like, man, Dr. Love our boy, man, but well, we don't know where he's from.
Yeah,
we don't know where he at.
Them Patriots, they going through it this year.
Hopefully we'll get Bill Belichick next year.
I heard he's supposed to be leaving.
I thought
I hope we get him.
He ain't gonna retire.
No, they said that cat gonna leave.
I hope we get him.
Might pull a Sean Payton, retire, and then come back with another team.
I hope we get him.
About him going to the Chargers.
Well, we want Mike Tomlin then.
They trying to get on Mike Tomlin now, ain't it?
Yeah, I hope they fire him so he can come up.
You think it's time for a change? You think a coach will be somewhere for too long?
Man, Tomlin's only like that. This still his third coach or something like that.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You think it's time? You think he could be there too long?
Who had to sneeze?
Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, right? I don't know.
Chad, what you think?
Oh,
If you winning, no.
nah, if you like you said, if you win, because you got to remember Mike Tomlin, he ain't never had a losing season.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, his win column looked pretty good.
Yeah, he ain't never had a losing season.
But is it yeah, you ain't had a losing season, but you haven't pushed the envelope. Is a winning season enough?
Well, yeah, because he didn't won what a couple Super Bowls at.
No, he has, yeah. But I'm saying, is that enough though? Because we've seen coaches win Super Bowl and been fired the next year.
Bro, you got to think in football.
When the last time the Jets won Super Bowl?
Yeah, in NFL, man, it's hard to win. It's hard to win Super Bowl.
Years.
I know the Patriots didn't won a good bit of them, but I think Dallas leads the league in most championship. I think, but it's hard to win in Super Bowl, man.
No, I got you right. So, but that's what I'm saying. Is a winning record enough? Because we've seen people that have winning records and it wasn't enough for whatever their fans.
I think it is, right? I think it depends on
they weren't the same hue as you.
Yeah.
Good point.
So that says a lot too.
Yeah. The game is played differently.
Yeah.
Hey, just because we got on late don't mean we stay late enough. We got to get up out of here.
All right,
we saw it. Go. You right? We sorry.
That's my transition for the people out there in Candyland.
That's a great segue.
Hey, Charles, say you can bait us into another conversation if you want. Don't mean we don't.
Yeah. Charles said that dog ain't hunting.
No, that dog don't hunt.
Well, go ahead, Charles. Take us on out there, buddy.
Yeah, so I guess we're getting ready to go, guys.
Yeah, no, as always, man, we appreciate the viewers for tuning in and watching us live. Hopefully you learned something, got some, picked up a couple pieces here and there, and we'll keep bringing some guests out, maybe to inform the public on a few things. But if y'all got something we want to talk about, you feel we need to talk about, hit us up on social media. Make sure you're following us. Let us know. So that's what I got. KP, Tat, what y'all got?
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As what Charles said.
Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Charles ready to take us out right about
now.